All right. I got into real estate because I got in through management. That's how I got in real estate. Because if you can manage other people's shit, you can own shit. I never went to college, I never went to high school. I still got a job after I learned the basics of management with a property management company. Then I learned even more. You need to go to a management company. Find out who are the biggest management companies in your area. You can easily find them. They're online. Look up management companies, property management companies, and go to them and tell them, listen, I'm looking for a position, an entry-level position. If you got a real estate license, they're going to snatch your ass up. I'll tell you that. He has a real estate license?
He said he's licensed, which I would think it would only
mean. If you got a real estate license, they're going to snatch your ass up. Put together something on a piece of paper showing your name, and, you get your real estate license, and, you graduate high school, and any jobs you have, put some sort of resume together, but if you make sure you brag about that license, because, that helps the property management company to have licensed people working for them. But listen, if you want to get into management, you have to work for somebody like I did, and then you learn how to manage issues, then you go on your own. That's what I did.
You learned a lot in the Army too, though, right?
Not in real estate, except I hustled apartments for the GIs that couldn't live on base, but I learned management when Mark Wilton handed me a ring of friggin' keys and a 38 pistol. He left a friggin' bullet out of the chamber. Who does that? Out of the circle thing? It was room for 5 bullets, and it was like one missing. I said, what happens if I got in trouble? I had to pull that one, and it was missing. Oh, I don't know. I must have used it. Anyway, that's how I learned, and I went around and I collected rents and I fixed apartments and I made sure the buildings were running right, and I made him a lot of money, and I became his partner.
That was in San Francisco, right?
Oakland, with. Go to a management company and apply for an entry-level job. I don't care. Even if you have to start as a friggin' leasing agent in a big fancy apartment complex, you can do that too, and then you work your way up to assistant manager, then you become the manager, and then by that time you're ready to buy your own shit.